So the question is, what story do you want to create? That is the question that I'm asking. What story would you like to create? Now, when I started, I only wanted to do the daily compounding. I was testing the project. I got very lucky and blessed that I started with 200 USDT. And when my 30-day anniversary happened on 26 January, I had a video conferencing call with Dr. Beard, and he came and he clarified, the 20% questions that were not clarified. I gained more confidence with him, talking to him. Then I kept doing my daily compounding because Albert Einstein said that those who understand compound interest will make a lot of money, and those who don't will always keep giving money. So I understood compounding, I understood trading, I understood AI. So this was an amazing platform. And then once I got to know more social proof, I got to see my local team, my cross-line leaders to make money, make withdrawals. And then when I started doing my withdrawals and growing my team, it became a no-brainer for me. It became a no-brainer that I could lead an organization of almost 40,000 members. And I went to level 1 to level 7 in 90 days. And the beauty was that I went to level 2 to level 6 in 30 days. When I decided to build the team and build and look at the compensation plan and the referral side of things. I also became one of the first ones to get a luxury car as a level 7 leader from Dr. Beard and BG Wealth Sharing. And it's such an amazing part when BG becomes a part of your life and your lifestyle changes and your relationships deepen and you're able to take breaks or vacations because of BG. Your belief in BG becomes more stronger. And as you see the life of so many people change in your own organization, in your cross-line leaders' lives, in your uplines' lives, the relationships that are built because of the like-mindedness that you have, the energy that you have, then all the negativity and the naysayers, it doesn't matter, because your story is your story. Your withdrawal is your withdrawal. Your trade account is your trade account. Nobody can take that away from you. So the question is, who are you going to listen to? Who are you going to watch? Who are you going to learn from? So look around and see if you are still skeptical or you are going to be optimistically careful and cautious and start your BG journey with the person who's invited you, because this person is bringing so much value into your life that you never know. You could be the next level 7 here with us. So thank you so much for being here with me. I'm going to stop the recording.
Recording stopped.
Okay, so I'm going to request if a couple of people that I would love to bring on, if Kapil Sharma from Canada is here, if Chitwan Malik from California is here, if Miss Yolanda Bowman from Texas is here. If they're still here, I would love to get their, if you can raise your hands so that we can do some testimony. Kapil. Yes, Kapil. Oh, Yolanda is here. All right. Kapil is here. Very nice. Is Chitwan here? I don't know if Chitwan is here. Chitwan is not here. Ravi? No. Okay. So Kapil is here. So I want to bring in Kapil. I'm going to unmute you. First and foremost, I want to record.
Recording in progress.
Right, so we are starting the phase 2 of our meeting, which is the testimonials and Q&A session. I'm going to start with Kapil Sharma. Kapil, I'm going to ask to unmute you so that you can share your testimonial and journey. And I'm going to also make you co-host so that if you want to turn on your camera, you can, so that people can see you. And I would love if you can turn your camera on. Yes. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Kapil. How are you? This is amazing. Let me introduce Kapil to everyone. Guys, this is Kapil Sharma. He is a level 3 leader out of Canada in the Toronto area. He invited me with his key leaders to come to Canada for an event. And what an amazing international event that we did for BG Wealth Sharing. We had over 300 attendees, and what great progress. They're all fired up. So, Kapil, tell us, what is your journey with BG? How are you feeling before the event and after the event? And where do you see yourself going with your team?
Hello, Gaganji. It's a pleasure to be on this Zoom call. So many members on this call right now. And I'm so excited because you were here on our first Canadian event. And it was a pleasure to meet you with my entire team. Everybody's excited. I'm gonna say something about after the event. This Canada is on fire. And the event successful was such an amazing thing. All Canadian BG members, BG family members are like so blessed that Gagan Sirkaria ji was here and they got coached by her, a top leader of BG family. And what can I say? Like it's like a blessing kind of thing. Before I never had experience with this crypto industry, and one of my friend introduced me in this business, and I said I don't know about anything regarding trading and stuff, and he said, you know, Kapil, if you jump in, you will learn. And this BG company is giving a vast kind of opportunity to change your life, right? And people are changing their life. I said I don't trust in these things because I have seen so many companies. I never had experience, but I have seen that people join for crypto things and they get like losses and stuff, and then they say no more thing. But when I saw a person who introduced me, he got his withdrawals, and I started I'm gonna make it fast. I started, and I was so hungry and desired to make this possible. So I did a bit of a work in BG, and in like just 10 days, I withdrew my first withdrawal of $250, and the day went, and thank to God that the things went so positive. Everybody is happy. Everybody's withdrawing the fees. And somehow I met Gagan Sirkaria, and she is such a great personality. And said, Kapil, if you want to learn and explore this marketplace, I'm gonna help you from the bottom of my heart. And that's what happened. And she came to Canada, and we did the event, and event was successful. It is only just 2 or 3 days, Gaganji, right? And
Yeah.
and till today, in like 2 to 3 days, we have 50 more new members. Those are already on board, and it is like flooding. I can say that, and everybody is happy, and it's incredible. And Yolanda is there too. Wow!
Yes.
Yolanda is a witness what happened in this marketplace in Canada. My whole team is like thankful to Gaganji as well and to Yolanda as well, and it's like shooting like crazy right now. That's what I can say for now.
Thank you so much, Kapil. That was amazing testimonial. I sincerely appreciate, and what an honor it has been to meet the entire leadership team and meet all the community there. They are all local in the Toronto area, neighboring cities, whether it was Brampton, Mississauga, Toronto, Woodbridge, and people who were even outside Kapil's organization, like Crossline leaders who were all a part of my organization. They also came and attended, and we had a few guests as well. And I'm super excited for Team Toronto to grow even further. So next I want to invite and talk to Miss Yolanda Bowman for her experience, because she not only went to Vegas with me, she also went to Canada with me. So Miss Yolanda, I hope you're feeling better today. Tell us what you saw
Yes,
and how was your
everything was
experience?
wonderful. I had a great experience. I have never been to Canada before, so this was my first time going. I've been wanting to get out the country again. This was my next experience, and the people were wonderful. And Professor Stevens and Gagan is not AI. That was one of the things that everybody kept saying. They look like they're AI. I'm still getting calls from people here in the States. This looks like AI. It is not AI. The BG Wealth is using AI, but they are not AI. Professor Stevens is a real person. I had such a great time. The food was great. I did get a little sick from something outside of the Indian food. It was not the Indian food. I thought it was something else, and we ate something outside of that, and I didn't feel good for a couple of days. So that's what Gagan was saying. I hope we feel better. But I am looking forward to coming back. Everybody just blessed us and was very, very, very sweet and very nice. They welcomed Gagan with flowers. They were beautiful. I tried to take as many pictures as I could. And just meeting couple and Arum and all the rest of them, I can't even remember all the names. I'm trying to remember names. It was just wonderful. The ladies, the wives, the children, they were just awesome. So I am glad to see Toronto is on fire. 50 people, Capel. I'm like, what? 50 people have joined since Gagan left. That was awesome. She gave a great presentation. Everybody was very excited because they got a chance to see a real person. And so that's what a lot of people want to see. We're looking forward to our second annual event, hopefully here in Dallas. And if we do that, I think we're going to need probably 2,000 square feet so we can hold everybody. So I'm not going to hold you. Great presentation tonight. And everyone tell people this is real. Have fun and have a good night.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Yolanda, for being here. I'm going to take a few questions because a lot of people want questions, but I'm going to stop this recording here so that we have a testimonial section as well.
Recording stopped.
Right, so thank you so much. Stay here. If you want to stay with me as co-host position, that will be good. All right, let's begin our Q&A session because looks like a lot of people have, that's what they
Recording in
wanted.
progress.
All right, ask me anything questions. January 13th, Tuesday session, I've got Melody. Melody, device name. Hand is up. How can I help, Melody?
Hello, Gagan, and thank you. This is the second call I've been able to sit. You teach so much, so that's really helped me. The person that brought me in actually put in the cryptocurrency, did the whole wallet thing. So what I'm hoping is, do you guys have kind of a vetted list or a support person that you can get advice from to get set up with wallets and getting into the exchanges? I know there's tons. I've been Googling. I've learned a lot through all of your guys's, but I still need that last crucial step with the wallet and the exchange so that I can start building my team. And in my area, this is a brand new thing. I'm going to be leading out in this area because most of the CPAs are scared to death of crypto. So I can't even get a local professional to walk with me on wallet training or advising a wallet. So my goal, of course, is to get that education because I really am excited to build a team, but I need this step in place before I can get moving. Any ideas of anybody or a place I can talk with somebody? Last week you had talked about a level 4 person be able to support that information. I don't know where to get that person from my upline. So those are my couple of questions, and thank you so much.
Sure, absolutely. Melody, so stick with me for a few minutes so that we can have a conversation here. First and foremost, if the referrer, your sponsor in BG is maybe a brand new person, right? They also started, they don't have the experience, and that's totally okay. What I would recommend is if you don't know your upline sponsor, like your sponsor, and you don't know the lineage, go talk to Dr. Beard or Elena and say, okay, who is my closest level 4 in my organization, my upline? Elena or Dr. Beard will be able to guide you. Okay, that would be first recommendation. Number 2, you can come to one of my trainings. when I do that. But before you go create confusion, I want you to understand the process. In crypto language, we call on-ramping and off-ramping. So what are we on-ramping? Means like there's a blockchain where the trading happens. So for us, that's DSG Exchange. So you want to get your money funded to DSG Exchange, and you want to exit, want to withdraw the money from DSG Exchange. So understand the process first, okay? So you're going to buy crypto with, let's say, US dollars, right? Because you're here, I'm assuming. Are you here local in the United States? Okay, so you're giving me a thumbs up. So you have to buy crypto with US dollars. So where is US dollars? It's either on a debit card or a credit card or in the bank account, right? Those are the three things where you will have a US dollar. So your US dollars in some parts of the United States, and I can only address United States. I can't talk about other countries. So in some states in United States, you cannot buy crypto using a debit card or a credit card. However, in certain states, you can. All right. So based upon which state you are on, that is what the research should be. In my state, can I buy crypto using a credit card or a debit card? That's the search you should be looking into. Then you have to have a verified account on a public centralized crypto exchange. Now, I can give you some examples of what those exchanges are. It can be Coinbase, it can be crypto.com, it could be Kraken, it could be, what else? CoinZoom, depending, right? So there are centralized public exchanges on which you connect. You can wire transfer money from your bank to your verified crypto exchange account. Just like how you have to verify DSG Exchange with your government issue ID, is the same process you will have on any of these other exchanges. Now, depending how much money you need to buy crypto for, let's say if you wanted 500 or 1,000, you can go with Cash App. You can buy Bitcoin on Cash App and then move that. You can go to PayPal, you can buy Ethereum on PayPal and you can use that. You can go to Venmo and buy Bitcoin and do that. So it depends how much money. Now, if you're coming with 10,000 or 50,000, 100,000, that will take at least a few weeks for you to move your funds from your actual bank account to a crypto exchange where you can slowly, because depending upon your verification and your status, I don't know how they verify, you may have a limit of like X amount of money that you can buy crypto on a daily basis. You will not be allowed to buy more than 6,000 or 7,000 per day because mostly that's the limit. But let's say if you wanted to come in with 50,000, you need X money happening legal way. So you have to follow the rules of every platform. Maybe your bank account has a limit. Maybe the exchange has a limit. So you have to have patience in order to do that. So once you have your crypto, then you have to understand which crypto you're going to use to on-ramp and fund the accounts on DSG Exchange. So I always recommend stable coins. So Coinbase does not like USDT, they like USDC or Ethereum, right? So I prefer on-ramping and funding DSG Exchange account with the stable coin so that if you're starting with, let's say, 1,000 or 2,000 or 10,000 or whatever, you are sending the stable coin. If you send 1,000 USDT or USDC, it's going to end up like 1,000 in the account. It's not like Ethereum or Bitcoin that fluctuates, that if you send 1,000 Bitcoin, you might lose 100 in the process of sending, right? So that is very important. Now, I always recommend a pit stop in between. So your exchange where you bought the crypto and DSG Exchange, there has to be a pit stop in between. That pit stop I call is the decentralized wallet. What are those? Decentralized wallets are where you are the custodian of your own account and wallets and keys and your own cryptocurrencies. So those wallets are, for example, Exodus, SafePal, MetaMask, TronLink, Trust Wallet, Token Pocket. Those wallets are called the pit stop in between. So you buy crypto with your US dollars from an exchange, you move it to your decentralized wallet that you are the custodian of. When it hits there, that's when you on ramp and fund the DST exchange account. Make sense? Now, when you're withdrawing, it's the same route. So the same route is what? So you're going to withdraw from DST exchange to your pit stop wallet, and then you're going to send whatever you want to sell on the exchange. Once it's sold on the exchange, that money can be moved to your debit card or your bank account, however that setup is done. So I know you have more questions. I'm going to unmute you one more time, Melody.
That was very, very thorough. And you did record this so I can re-listen to all those names. And again, this is what I was looking for. And if there is, like I said, Stephen has been very helpful. I will tell you all, he's not AI. He's actually provided, Gagan, your slides. I have got those printed off. I did a soft run with a new person, so I'm excited. But again, this step is what I need to, like you said, do and understand, because I do not have an access point, and most people rely on that crypto exchange area knowledge will have to come from me to move this team forward. So that's why I'm getting excited about learning it, and am very, very thankful for what you've addressed. And I will listen to the recording. And if there's any other people or anything that I can seek information from that are strong wallet users or exchange people, if they post in Bond Chat that they have some additional information, or a place where you can, watch a Zoom or a YouTube video or something along those lines, that would be wonderful. So thank you.
You're welcome, Melody. Melody, I'll share something with you. I did give my PDFs for onboarding new people to Dr. Beard so that you can watch step by step how things are happen. But it's very hard to record a video because there is so much of personal knowledge. When you're connecting your bank account to an exchange, when you're verifying it is so much of personal knowledge that it is not going to be possible to record a video so that you can watch step by step. This is something that you understand the process and go experiment, even if it's $50 that you have to go spend. Consider your $50 or $100 as your experimentation money that you're going to invest to learn the process.
Yes, that sounds good. And honestly, that's what like I said, what you provided tonight, that's what I've got, some funds set aside to do that, to actually make this opportunity. And even like you said, last week, Tuesday, to practice with an onboarded bonus amount to do a withdrawal, to actually do that from the exchange. So again, very well worded advice. And if there is a process of a Zoom connection with you or someone to actually walk through some stuff, I would love it, and have that process of, at least a candidate of somebody kind of walking with me step by step, because already your thorough education has definitely blessed me. So thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. And thank you for being a VG member. Cyril, next device name. Cyril. Your hand is up.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How can I help?
Oh man, I feel like I just won the lottery, Gagan. I seem like something to get to you. So maybe my luck is changing. No, thank you so much for having me on the call tonight. I have a very simple question. I'm not going to take a lot of your time. I got a question about the third signal. You had mentioned the qualifications, and one of them that the people that you are brought on, they make the 2 signals a day. So I have quite a few people in my organization that for religious reasons cannot trade a certain day. Would Dr. Beard consider that a violation or a non-qualification, or will he consider the fact to respect that and allow them to go and miss those trades for those reasons, and not hold that against the person that's getting the third signal? Does that make sense?
It does. And honestly, I cannot answer that question because I'm not Dr. Beard. So the third permanent signal does require a few things. First, mostly 3 things. First is that every member, including you, if you are wanting to apply for the third signal, whether it happens tomorrow or 6 months down the road or whenever, you should have started your investment journey with minimum 500. So that's the first criteria. Second criteria is the structure, 5 who bring in 5. Every member, all the 30 people in that structure has to start with minimum 500. The third important rule is that everybody has to do 2 codes per day, because it's a matter of commitment and the trade volume. If you're committed to doing your own trade signal, you're considered an active investor, which means 14 signals per day. 14 signals per week, 7 days a week. And then they watch the 30-day history to see if you're doing your trades or not. And then if there are a lot of people, one odd day here and there, one member, if you're growing really fast and your performance is good, he might make an exception, but it's very rare. They are very strict with the third permanent signal. So, Cyril, I usually will recommend that find the people who are committed to doing their 2 trades a day. And I understand the religious aspects and belief systems. So I don't know the answer if he will waive it or not. That's a one-on-one question with him. So please go and talk to him and see what he recommends.
Okay, thank you for your answer, Gagan. Appreciate your presentation, and you do a wonderful job.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, next I would like to take Chris, device name Chris. Requesting to unmute, device name Chris. Your hand is up. Going once. Going twice. All right, next person. I'm going to take device name Desiree Hamilton. Desiree, I'm requesting to unmute. How can I help?
Hi, Miss Gagan. I am so blessed to for you to have to take my question, but just like the other one, I'm not going to take a lot of your time. Anyway, my question is because all along I've thought that the AI that we are using and also the human intelligence is coming from Dr. Beard, but I've been listening to all the lectures that you have done, the last three ones, and you have mentioned that it is actually DSJ who has the AI and also the human intelligence that develops the code. Is that, I don't know if I'm understanding it right.
No, you're not understanding that correct. So data is shared by DSG Exchange because that's a part of their agreement. So Dr. Beard issues the AI codes. He creates those codes, not an AI and not DSG Exchange. He himself creates those codes and issues those, and we take those codes and execute our codes in DSG Exchange account. So there is a data sharing and the AI that comes from there. So he uses all of that and his own, experience and knowledge. He creates the codes, not AI or not DSG Exchange. They don't do that.
Thank you so much. That is, a very big enlightenment. Thank you.
You're welcome. Absolutely. Now, these codes are unique to him and his way of doing the trades, and he's mastered that skill. And that's why he works really hard to create these codes on the back end so that every trade can be profitable. And then there is still once in a blue moon, a chance, but he's really created an amazing system that gives us the recovery codes. And he is the one who issues the recovery codes as well. So thank you so much for being here. I'm going to take Leor, device name. I'm going to request to unmute you. How can I help?
Hey, how you doing? Great presentation. Thank you. I have a question about the exchanges. You were saying you need a middle exchange of a wallet, but I was able to transfer from crypto.com straight to DSJ Exchange the other day. Can I do that? I could do the same thing, right? From DS
Yes,
Exchange to crypto.com? Okay, I
Correct.
just want to make
Yes,
sure.
Yes, you can. It depends. May I ask, where are you located?
Well, I live in Hawaii, but currently I'm in Nevada for work.
Okay. So every state, every country has their own jurisdictions, and some will let you and some won't. So the recommendation that I made is just a recommendation. If you want to bypass that and just go straight back and forth, Be my guest. There is no set in stone rules. These are best practices that I've experienced personally. And in some states, it's not allowed, and in some, it is. So yes, you can go straight. Absolutely, no worries about that. Any other question?
Yes, I have one more. So I've been talking to a few people. I just joined like 4 days ago, and I've been talking to people about this opportunity. And the common thing that I keep on hearing from people is it's too good to be true. So if it's too good to be true, it's not true. It's hard to break that wall. What advice do you have to break that wall?
What I recommend is showing them the compounding calculator and let them put their own numbers in there at 1.3% daily compounding. So when you get the calculator, let me see if I can grab. Do you have the compounding calculator with you?
Oh, I do. I do.
Okay.
I have it.
So, yeah. So if you don't do simple compound, it's the daily compound, and let them put their numbers in, if they want to come with 500 or 1,000 or whatever they're comfortable with, and let them see that it's a 7 days a week and what happens and in how many days they can double their investment and how much. Numbers don't lie, and that's exactly what we are doing. And then you can share, if depends upon your relationship, you can show them a live trade. What happens, because that will give them a little bit of an understanding that we're doing futures options trade, where we are basically forecasting the trend of Bitcoin going up or down. So if we forecasted that when we go for a 60-second spot trading in the futures options category, and we are taking like a lot of people's 1%, and we're going to go as a whale to trade, we are basically driving the trend and shaking the market to win what we are forecasting. In a 60-second, when the trade is executed, the money's in your account. So do a live trade with them. I think that might be helpful for somebody to see, because too good to be true, because we haven't seen it in real life. We haven't seen somewhere where there is trading, live trading, working with a hedge fund, multi-million-dollar trades every time, and then there's a profit on every trade. Of course, we've never experienced it, so we do feel that, it's not possible. Well, remember, in the word impossible stands I am possible. So it's just a perspective change. So do a trade with them and see how they feel.
I understand. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. All right. The next person is Marlon Mendoza, device name. How can I help, Marlon? I'm going to request to unmute you.
Yeah. Hi, Gagan. Can you hear me?
I can, loud and clear. How can I help?
I can never have questions for you, Gagan. I'm more of the encouraging guy, okay? My thing is, I need to know when you're gonna come to Houston, number one, okay? You're only 2 hours away from me, okay? That's number one. I work with all the great leaders, Melvin knows me great. I know Ann. I know them before they even joined BG with you. And you had made history with BG, okay? I tell Dr. Beard that all the time. You like the key presentation of the company. Not only that, because you being a former professor, you study this thing well, and you're able to know how to present it. So all my people, I just encourage them to get on the Tuesday night meetings, because I tell them you need to stop listening to everything outside of BG and go listen to this young lady, and she will break it down for you, because it's all about sharing, so the only question, if I do have a question for you, because I understand the whole concept, Gagan, is when people go to the back, when they want to get to these different levels, right? They're confused of it saying, 100 to 200, I'll be level 3. They want to know, what is the actual number? Is it when you hit 100 or 101, or you have to do the whole? Because if you notice, Gagan, it say from 100 to 300. So I get a lot of that. I can't answer it, so I just leave it alone. I said, if I get the correct answer, I come back to you. But I just want to encourage you, Gagan. Like I encourage Stephen Beard. Okay, he talks to me. I was just in Colorado. He knew I went to Colorado. I have a trucking company in Colorado. And I went, I checked out different areas and things like that because I understand in the future that's where our headquarters is going to be. I'm always in Colorado. Colorado is beautiful. It's to have a headquarters there. I think that was a great location for Stephen Beard to choose. So yeah, I'm done, Gagan. You're a busy lady. I don't want to take up no more time like everybody saying the same thing. If you could answer that one question for me, because it's a lot of people really need help with that.
Thank you so much, Marlon. First and foremost, Houston is on the radar. Not sure when, but when it is, I will let Dr. Beard know and he can announce it to the community for sure. Okay, so level 2, you need 2 directs who are level 1, and then you have a team of total 25 people. Level 3, you need 3 directs who are level 1 and a total team of 125 minimum. Level 4, you need 4 directs who are level 1 and above and a total team of minimum 500. That's how it goes. So in your entire organization, now it has to be balanced organization rather than one power leg driving the whole growth. So just be mindful when you are developing your businesses and your different organization and your teams. Work with your directs together so that they all grow together. So that's what I do, and that's what I've done with my team India as well. Team Vietnamese is a very strong team. Team USA, Canada, everybody's building it very holistically and in a very balanced manner. Now, some people's speed is going to be really fast and some might take a little bit of time, but don't think that, okay, one power leg will drive the growth and get you to level 7. So that is not going to work. All right, thank you so much for a wonderful question. Earl is the next person that I am going to unmute. Device name Earl.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How can I help?
Good. I just have a question. I'm from Hawaii, and Richard Shea and Sumana has been coming here consistently for the meetings. I'm on the small island of Kauai in Hawaii, and I've started November 12th, and it's January past 12th, so I just made 2 months, and I'm a level 2, and I'm just amazed. Yeah, more than doubled what I started, and I didn't start with a small amount. I started, with the max, and I'm just more than blessed and very grateful for this opportunity. And I've been following you and trying to stay in tune with all the leaders and elders who are leading the process in this whole family of BG. It's amazing. But my question for you today is that I've never deposit. I know it's very important to deposit because I'm that type of person that wants to share and wants to bless and wants to reach out to the people who are interested. And I know we don't need to do a lot of talking, and we just need to show them like evidence. And so I'm in soon want to withdraw. So my question was, if I do a withdraw, like say if I do a not a super big one, but like a medium sized one, would my trade go down? Like say, okay, so here I'm just gonna be open. I deposit 10,000. It's been 2 months, and my account now is 30,000, and I want to deposit. I want to pull out at least 5,000. Would that hurt my trade? And because right now my trade, I'm averaging 190. I have my 2 normal trades, and I'm averaging 190 each trade, which is almost $400 a day. So would that 190 stay the same after the $5,000 withdrawal, or would that go back down smaller?
Of course it will. If you're going to move money out of your trade account more than what your daily income is, of course it's going to affect your daily income.
I see. Thank
you. Of course, and thank you for sharing. Or what I would recommend is, if you want, so there are a couple of things to consider, and you don't have to answer those questions. I'm just going to give you some food for thought. First, if this is your first withdrawal and you just want to test it, to
Yeah,
see if it really works, right? Then you are a level 2 leader. You get dividends paid out 3 times a month, correct?
correct.
Okay. How far are you from level 3?
So I wanted to share that with you. I'm about halfway. I have a little over 65 people, and I know it's 120, but I am more closer to the third signal. All I need is three more members, and
Okay.
I've hit the third signal. So this is really such a blessing, and it's amazing. No matter what direction I head into this journey.
So you have a $30,000 trade account right now. So let's
Yes.
say by the end of this week, or let's say by the end of this month, you will have your third signal. Hypothetically, just assuming, right?
Okay. Uh-huh.
So you currently you have a $30,000 trade account. Today is the 13th. So let's say hypothetically you get another 10 grand on this, right? So let's say it became 40,000. I'm just going to give some numbers, food for thought.
Right.
Let's say it becomes 40,000 trade account by the time you start your third permanent signal, which is February. That 40,000 is going to give you, with 3 signals per day, about 25 to 28,000 in February.
By February, I'll have
You will
after.
make about, okay, so just listen. Whatever amount you start with and you have third signal on that month, let's say February, right? February, you will have about 70% growth with the third signal. So then take out your money, whatever you want with the third signal.
Nice. That's a good goal. Yeah, I was thinking about leaving it in there, and my goal is like really honestly to like leave it in there for like at least a year because I wanna
No,
shoot for the stars and hit it big like you guys.
no, no. You need to do withdrawals because the withdrawals will help you improve your lifestyle and will make it more real. So, what I'm saying is withdraw your dividends that you get 3 times a month, even if it's level 2, you're making 150 every time you get paid, right?
Right.
So,
3 times a
do a
month.
withdrawal. Yeah, 3 times a month. Withdraw that. Okay.
Okay,
When
so
you withdraw that, it becomes real for you.
I see. Thank you.
Welcome. All right. Thank you so much for the question. The next one I'm going to take is Nizam. Nizam, I'm requesting to unmute. Nizam,
Hi,
hello. How can I help?
hi, Gagan. How are you? All right. First of all, your presentation I heard that was really nice and it's really helped me. I'm from Canada. I just joined it recently. So my main question is, I just want to deposit the first deposit, and I don't know how to do it because I've been research what that Google and stuff. So I don't really find the way. I couldn't do it through my bank directly to BG account. So I need the alternative way through Coinbase or something. But if you can help me with that, please.
Nizam, who is your sponsor? Why is your sponsor not helping you? How to fund your account?
Oh, my sponsor, he is in United States. So he told me through the PayPal, which I don't use it right now. And then the other ways he told me a few ways, which is like I need to transfer money from Canada to state, and then he's gonna deposit through the third party.
You are in Canada, you need to create crypto.com exchange account, get it verified, move your money from Canadian bank to crypto.com exchange. From crypto.com exchange, you will buy Ethereum, move Ethereum to DSG exchange account. That's how
Oh,
you will fund it.
oh, okay, okay. So it's not just USDT. It's I can do it through Ethereum as well, right?
You can. So you need to find your Ethereum deposit wallet from DSG exchange.
Oh, I see. I see. That helps. Thank you
Sure.
so much.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. All right. Last, I'm going to take Ellen, device name, Ellen.
Hi, Gagan. Listen, I'm just making a comment on that last fellow because he's in Canada. I'm in Canada also, and we in Canada use a company by the name of Hibit, Hibit, and you can e-transfer to Hibit. He will change it. You can buy a USDC and some other ones, but you can buy USDC from him, and then you can transfer it right into DSJ. Now, the only thing is like you can transfer it into DSJ, but to come out, he only receives USD. No, he only receives USDC. So you'd have to use a different exchange. But to get in, you can e-transfer. His fees are fairly good. I'm doing one right now. I think $5 to go into USD, to go into a DSJ, but maybe 1 or 2% to exchange.
Ellen, is that a brokerage company or a third-party vendor?
I think it's considered a third-party vendor.
I would recommend an exchange.
It might be an exchange. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you mean. My sponsor would probably be able to tell you that better. But he's been doing it for. He's been open for. We've been working with him for over 5 years.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for sharing the resources. That's very helpful. Appreciate it. All right. So the next thing I want to take is. We've got more people coming in. Felony, if I am butchering your name, I'm so sorry. Okay, Schuster, device name. Felony Schuster. Requesting to unmute. Your hand is up.
Thank you, Ms. Gagan.
Hello.
Great to hear your voice. I met you in Las Vegas last conference. It was awesome. Appreciate your training today. My question is for the funding from Philippines. So I'm not quite sure what centralized wallet I have to use from Philippines because I'm here in the United States, but members from Philippines, they want to join. Do we have to use crypto and then use Tether?
Yes, we can only fund our DSC accounts with cryptocurrencies, and there are a few that are allowed. One is Bitcoin to fund the wallet. Another one is Ethereum. Another one is USDC on Ethereum, and then USDT on, which is Tether, either on Tron network or Ethereum network. That's the only way you can fund your accounts. Now in Philippines, in the Southeast Asian markets, you might want to check Binance. That could be an option for people to buy cryptocurrencies in Philippines.
Wonderful.
Or you could also check OK Exchange or KCX.
Okay. Thank you. That answered my question. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you guys. All right. Next, I want to take device name Indira.
Hello, good night.
Hello.
Hi, good night. I'm from in the country of Angola, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. I just wanted to find out if somebody is from like Cuba, are there any exchanges that allow Cubans to join? Or I've found most of the crypto wouldn't allow them to verify if they were from Cuba.
I cannot answer that question. So that would be Elena or Dr. Beard question.
Okay, thanks. Okay.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. I mean, I don't know everything. I try my best. So thank you so much. I'm going to end the meeting right here, right now. I know there's so many people still wanting to ask questions. I apologize again for the delay that we had because of technical issues. But thank you so much, guys, for being here. It is 10:21 p.m. my time. Easter time, it's even later. So thank you so much for being here. I will see you guys